Hello folks, Johnny Bag of Donuts here. It's Friday, and that means I'm going to be reviewing another cheap good game on Steam this week. You know, for the good, for the bad, for the whatever the case may be. So today I'm going to be reviewing a game called Path of Exile, which is a free-to-play game on Steam. I was originally going to make free-to-play games a separate part of my series, but I decided since they are free, and that does qualify as a cheap game, I'm going to review them, see how they go, you know, see if they're worth spending any money in, for example, and I'm going to add that into my cheap good games. They're going to be like their own little branch of games, not, you know, like the $5 cool games like the platformer I reviewed last week. It's not going to be in the same class. I'm only going to compare it to other free-to-play games that are, you know, kind of massive, have a bunch of microtransactions, stuff like that. So I just fired it up. I had no issues installing it. Installed it straight from Steam. That everything there was fine. Fired it up. Had a little issue with the capture software. I used Marilis' capture software, but it was okay. And as you see, you know, all the settings are all the way up. Everything that I could put. Now, all the settings that you would expect to find in a you know a Class A game are here. All the graphic settings, all the sound modes, all the input devices. You can change all your bindings and everything. So all that is here. You know, having said that, this game is older, so the graphics aren't going to be, you know, 2017 AAA, but they are pretty good. It's a Diablo style dungeon crawler, what I would call those. And I've been told by a bunch of people this game's fairly awesome. A buddy of mine, Delrith, he absolutely loves this game. He told me about a necromancer build that I should do. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to just start, you know, play through the game with me as I go. We'll see what's good, what's bad. I like the music already and all that stuff. I'm going to go ahead and create one. The default game mode, standard, breach. Fearsome foes are trying to enter or crash through breaches in reality. Open these breaches and slay them. Kind of like Nephilim rifts in Diablo. Okay. And there's hardcore breach. Well, we're just going to do regular, just for the sake of this review. So now you have to choose a character.
I fought, wept, and bled for God in the Order.
Alright.
I would have died for my Templar brothers, every single one. And how do they reward my piety, my devotion? They exile me to the land of the damned, to reclass. I know now that my brethren are merely God's tools. He has given me this path to walk, so I shall muster my strength and my power, and my faith. It is my shield against the darkness to come.
Well, shit. That actually isn't what this little class briefing is. That's like his own little monologue. I did not expect that voice acting. I didn't expect... Wow, yeah, good job. I didn't expect all that. So Templar, he kind of the same thing he just said, blah, blah, blah. So my faith is my shield. It doesn't give you a class breakdown of what they do, but I guess you could assume Templars are like they are in any game. It's kind of a paladin class. They have spells / you know, divine faith things. I don't like the fact that it doesn't give you a breakdown of what the class does.
A simple job.
Shadow.
Silence
a rogue type. I like these monologues, man. I do.
Going to be the wise. Tidy. Except for one of those. Me. I would have kept
like my haircut today, folks. I just got my hair did. I look all purty, don't I?
Unfortunately, not something my employers do.
I do. I look pretty.
They raised a toast to a job well done. I drank, and the next thing
Okay, I really appreciate the artistry in these monologues, but it's not giving me any class information. I'm gonna assume that guy's a rogue / assassin. I'm really digging the speech acting, like for real. Like, good job. This guy's obviously a warrior. This chick is a ranger / archer / hunter. Cool. A duelist. Not really sure what your class is, because I think the other guy's a rogue. You're probably some hybrid I've never played before. And then the witch, who's obviously the magic user of the bunch. Pretty fucking cool.
I would not have taken their children.
Oh wow, that's deep. She kidnaps people's kids. Alright, just for the sake of the video, and I like to be all hawk smash and shit, we're gonna go with the Marauder. I don't know what this league thing is. Oh, that's the game mode that we picked. It's gonna be Johnny Bag of Donuts. Alright, let's do this, folks. So far, so good. Like, I actually really like this so far. They put some time and effort into the art and into the voice acting and things. Alright, let's pick up this club. So just like Diablo, alt highlights. You know, the stuff you can interact with. Nice. So the quests are voice acted. Very impressive, especially for a free-to-play game. I know these guys have a really aggressive dev cycle too with their updates. And if I memory serves, the skill tree looks like a freaking star chart, which we're about to see. So that's cool, man. They voice act a bunch of things. And that corpse just attacked that guy. Son of a bitch, get him! Yeah!
Dead should remember that.
Nice. Pick that up, buddy. Let's put that on, whatever that is. Attacks the enemy with a forceful blow, knocking them back, requires a mace or sword. Place into an item socket or the right color to gain the skill. Oh, so this is a gem that gives you a skill. That is cool as shit. I wonder if they can be replaced. Right click to remove it from a socket. So boom, and then boom. I can just take it right out. Wow. Kudos, Path of Exile. I can just move my skills around like gems and weapons with each weapon. Oh, that's pretty fucking cool, man. I like that. So Scrolls of Wisdoms, that's how we identify things. Now we have this heavy strike attack, which is bound to my right mouse. That's awesome. Mana Flasks, which I don't think we need. Yeah, so, you know. Oh, here we go. Character screen. Cool. Int, Dexterity, Strength, all pretty standard for the fantasy / dungeon crawler genre. We have skill I just equipped right there. It tells you about it. Charges, miscellaneous. The other default skill that I have. Pretty cool. Life, mana, strength. So a lot of information in that character sheet. Okay. And the inventory screen we just saw. The passive skill tree. Wow. Okay. So this isn't the active skill tree. This is just all the shit that can go on in the background. It's a passive. Look at the size of this, people. Holy shit. How many skills are in this damn tree? Oh my god. Yeah. Like I said, this looks like a star chart, dude. So let's go back to where we start with the Marauder, which is this, I guess? I don't know. We don't have any skill points, but still. Wow. That's friggin' insane, dude. Wow. Okay. Alright. Path of Exile. Very deep. Very deep. You could probably spend hours and hours and hours just tweaking builds and going over shit in here. Here's the achievement list. The world screen. So, you know, just like any other dungeon crawler, here's the world. This is where you've been. This is where you can go. To earn a personal hideout, help a master with missions until they reach level 3, then talk to them in a town. Cool. So you must get housing in this game, which is pretty awesome. Social screen, so you know you got that. Friends, guild, whatever it is, public parties. That's awesome. Overlay map. So look, it's a tab just like in Diablo. You can tab and it'll overlay it. The movement controls are actually just like Diablo as well. I usually play with the overlaid map, but not if I'm trying to make a video so you guys can see it. So there's a PvP tab. Pretty cool. And then back to the options screen. You know? Yeah, man. Awesome. Okay. So it should be noted, everything's all the way up on full graphics. My machine's pretty beastie. I have the fastest i7 processor I can get. A 1080 GTX graphic card with the most RAM on it I could get, which I think is 12. My system RAM is 32 gigs of DDR3. So my machine is very beefy. I have a 2 gig SSD drive. So the loading and everything is also pretty beef. So let's go. I'm not real sure where we can go. This seems to be the most we can zoom out, and you can zoom in there. The graphics really not that bad. I would venture to say they might even be better than Diablo 3's. Sorry, Blizzard. But just like that, you run around, you kill shit. See this heavy strike ability? Oh yeah, oh yeah, don't die, don't be a chump. Yeah. So there we go. Oh, kill that dude. Kill that dude. Yup. Oh, and I got murked. Okay. Well, the difficulty level, not easy. This is not a game for casuals, so it would seem. I realize, you start out in a dungeon crawl, you don't have shit. It's probably pretty hard. Maybe I should have played better, get good nub type shit. but it not being easy is a boon. Like, I don't like easy games. Like, if it doesn't feel like I'm earning stuff with playstyle and strategy and tactics, I don't enjoy it. So the movement is the same. Let's see here. Let's go. We got to find something. You can hold shift to attack without moving, just like Diablo. Pretty cool. Oh, get out of the way. Oh, don't die, you chump. Why can we not hit him? Go! There we go. Kill him. Damn, that heavy strike hits hard. Dang it. Now, the thing that usually breaks free-to-play games is the cash shop model. Now, we'll see. I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. It hasn't even been introduced to me yet. Usually, they plow it in your face immediately, and this game has not done that. So, maybe it won't be... Oh, here's my first quest. Pops up, says kill that big dude. Alright. Let's get him. Fuck you, big man. Oh, get out of his way. Oh, take a potion there. Ooh. And each pressure of a potion is a hot. It's a heal over time, and it only uses a little bit of your potion each time, not the whole thing. That's good. We don't have any movement skills as of yet, so we just kind of got to get in there and beast his ass. That's alright, though. Heal some of my mana, heal my health back. This guy's not regenerating, so that's a plus. And we have a shield now. Got him. Nailed fist, glass shank, driftwood wand, small mana flask. Okay. Yeah. What you said. Dude, is this all voice acting? That's awesome. Looks like it absolutely must be. We're kind of screwing dudes up now. Word. Okay, so we got a scroll town portal. It's awesome. Microtransactions stash. Here we go. Shop. So here's the shop, and as with all free-to-play games, you must put this in there as to what's what. So there's stuff on specials, Kingdom Portal Effect, which is 105, whatever that currency is. So their points, whatever they call it. Looks like they just call it points. Now let's see how much these cost. So for $20 American, $20 US, you can get 200 of their in-game currency points. Now, what will that actually buy you? You might ask. All right. So, mystery boxes are 30 apiece. The tab bundle, gloom wings are $3.90. An armor pack is $4.20, which would mean we'd have to spend $40 to buy one armor pack. That's pretty crazy, man. I don't know. So those are popular. Let's see, new account. Like weapons, you can buy weapons. So these weapons are priced, geez, man, to be anywhere from $10 to $20 per weapon American. That's pretty crazy, dude. The armors, man. Wow, you could easily spend a ton of money on this game. Like, you really could. I could see that happening. You can even buy skill effects, which is, wow. You can purchase, with the way things look in-game. That's, take it or leave it, it is what it is. Some people love that kind of stuff, some people hate it. You can buy character effects. So, on the scale, I would say, God, with the weapons, man. On the scale of free-to-play games, one being the worst cash shop I've ever seen, which was probably APB Reloaded, to the best cash shop model I've ever seen with the way that they do their in-game currency, which was from Warframe by Digital Extremes. They lean to the side of being more player-friendly. I would say this game, between the worst I've ever seen, APB Reloaded, the best I've ever seen, which is Warframe from Digital Extremes, this game's probably right in the middle. I would call this a 5 or a 6 on the scale of how obnoxious this cash shop is. Definitely a 5 or a 6, man. It's not great. It's not absolutely friggin' awful either. Some games are really worse, but there you go. So that's the cash shop, guys. So, I've put a good bit of time playing in the game now. Both the footage you've seen and the footage that I didn't put in this video, my total time playing is about an hour and a half. It's a great game. As you saw from the menu, I'll show you guys once again. This skill tree is absolutely insane. Like, the replayability of this, it's got to be off the charts. I mean, as a dungeon crawler should be. I mean, look at all these skills you get, all these different, you know, all these passives. It's insane, man. So you could literally spend hours and hours and hours in this game, like, playing it. And if you look at the numbers on Steam, people do. You know, I've seen people in the thousands of hours on this game. So I'm going to say depth of game, it's great. They get an A+ for that. Graphics, sound, voice acting, they get an A+ for all that. I think they did a great job, especially for the genre. Game system-wise, I'm going to give it, I don't know, a 6 probably, because it's hard to understand. There's a huge learning curve, look at this skill tree, to understanding builds and everything like that. Like, you have to use a lot of out-of-the-game resources. They do a pretty good job with that. The cash shop, I'm going to say, dude, so the prices of some of those things were kind of obnoxious, but some weren't bad. So I would say, you know, that was a 6. So on a scale of 1 to awesome, I would give this game an overall rating of, I'm going to say 7.5, just because of the voice acting and everything. So is it worth your time? Is it worth you downloading on Steam to try out because it's free? Absolutely. Will there be things you don't like about it? Of course, just like there is with all games.